Welcome back to a brand new Civ 6 or Civilization 6 video. We're back on the grind. Deity difficulty. I haven't had too many aneurysms over the last month. I plan to change that today. I did spend the last few days trying to decide, perusing through all the new 50 or so Chinas they added to pick which one I think is the best. And I think it's gotta be Yongle of the Chinese Empire. Now, I've never heard of the name Yongle before. I have no idea what he fucking does, but his leader ability is Leisure. Get this. You get a project converting half your production to food, faith, or gold. Whatever. Your population, when you get 10 or more population, your cities receive 2 gold, 1 science, 1 culture for each population. It's as if J. Varman was reborn in the modern day and ingested anabolic steroids. And I know it's a fucking needle, but ingested just came to me spur of the moment. Again, the other 2 abilities, you have the fucking the clown, the designated army clown, excuse me. Just looking at that makes me flustered. And then you have the Great Wall, which is pretty good, but overall I'm going to pretty much just try to get as much population as possible. If you're not fucking, you're not Chinese. That's going to be our motto. And then we got a pretty good start. We get a 2-2 tile. We have the 4 food on the rice tile. Absolutely beautiful. Lots of 3 food tiles nearby. Just going to settle right on top of this shit. I haven't touched deity over the last 2 months, so let's hope I don't get, anally probed or something that fucking aliens would do to you when they catch you lacking in a rice field. Or is it a cornfield? I'm not too sure. We could go ahead and pray to our sacred cow, our sacred turkey, or our sacred fishes. I'm not going to do any of that now because 167 turns is a little longer than I would love. We're going to go double slinger into warrior into monument like I always do. Still, the second I see scouts, I immediately start seeing red. And then research-wise, I have no idea what I'm going to fucking do here. I think we should probably go pottery, start humping some animals, mining, and then if we find another civ, we'll use archers, I guess. If you've seen my videos before, these are the exact same settings. My goodness, let me just get a change of pants real quick because that's disgusting. Alright, let's keep going. Pretty good start so far, at least in our capital location. I've sent the warrior towards fucking Hogwarts or some fucking shit. He's nowhere near any good tiles. And there is Mount Vesuvius. Judging by the 1-3 on this hill over here, it seems this volcano's already erupted. It's slowed, let loose a full-on 2 fucking... My god, I'm just gonna stop. We meet Saladin first, absolutely fantastic. He's right beside us. It might be an early war in the cards. Let's go ahead and get a fucking relic, the Holy Lance. I'm going to use it to shove it up Saladin's asshole, hopefully. Take some of his land and get that easy victory. I'd love to get some sort of population. I don't think anyone here... I guess Groundbreaker, Surplus Logistics. I think Magnus would be a good early one, especially when we get to Settler Span. There's Antidi Navarro. That was a fucking pitiful burp, excuse me. And let's keep going. There's Johannesburg. That's absolutely good because now we get 2 envoys to them. We get production towards buildings and then culture in our capital city. Absolutely good start so far. Muscat, that is 3 different city-states early. I'd go God King if I didn't have the Holy Lance of Anal Rupturing. And then we get, okay, I don't know what. I just completely blanked out for a minute there. I'm not even sure what I clicked OK on. Let's keep going. There's the Sea of Galilee. We got 3 different civs. Not a lot of spots for cities, which is a little unfortunate. But again, we have Saladin to the west, and then we can always just, start abusing our weaker neighbors when we get strong enough. There's a barb camp over here. A little unfortunate, of course, especially considering I'm about to get tag team duoed. I think I have to back out, actually. Pantheon time, though. I can get religious settlements. This is a monumentous occasion. Everybody stop whatever you're doing right now and buy a fucking lottery ticket. This is just once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The last time we got religious settlements, my grandfather was still chucking weed in his little village farm. We're trying to get as much food as possible. I think we're only going to be able to 1, 2, 3... we can actually probably place a city right over there. And then we could go ahead and get another city. I don't even... I think we're just going to get this city for now. We can get this really good city. 1, 2, 3, boom. I think that's a decent city overall. It does have some production over there. Then we could settle right on top of Saladin's face and tell him to come at us, bitch, with the hard B. And I think this is actually a much better city now that I think about it. I think we go this city first. Hopefully that barb isn't going to spawn a unit, nor a flood's going to happen. That would absolutely fucking... So that's definitely an Alt F4 moment right there, as this spearman seems to be suffering from Alzheimer's disease. Let's go back here. We'll attack. I completely forgot that entire warrior was there. This guy's about to meet his maker. Oh, no, never mind. It seems that the barbarians are just as stupid as I fucking left them when I stopped playing this game. Let's go ahead and get that warrior over there. That's perfect. And then we get another warrior here. We're just going to move in. We're going to settle the second city of Chengdu. That's perfect. That's another city that should easily get to 10 population. Speaking of which, make sure he's working all the good food tiles. I want to get that rice, but I know that's an absolute stupid waste of money. But this is Civ 6 AI we're talking about. Shouldn't come back to harm me in the long run. We have 2 easy promotions, and since we're not at risk of getting the Barbarian encampment stolen of, I'm just going to promote these units right now. You are going to... I guess you can explore up north, although getting a Mani and getting some exploration that way is a pretty good idea. Let's disperse of the clan. That's 3 Arascore military traditions, Sanguine Pack, as well as Masonry. Absolutely love to see it. Let's do this. There's, okay, a Barbarian Scout. Of course there is. Let's go ahead and tag team him. Give him that Riley Reid treatment. There's a new continent that's the exact same as all this. This continent's actually called Pangea. Hold up. I don't think it's scientifically the most accurate map maker Civ 6 has got possessed. Looking at everything, we have about T-3 turns until this barbarian starts spawning the most advanced military unit that no one in the world has ever researched yet. So Babylon isn't in this game and I don't start seeing turn 25 muskets. So many good cities in the west. The problem is there's no damn rivers anywhere, just barren of water. Just as barren as I am maidenless. Unfortunately, we'll have to get an aqueduct, which means we are probably going to have to beeline aqueduct. So I think we'll go writing, we'll go archery, and then engineering's probably a stupid idea, and then we'll go irrigation. Then Mexico. Good thing is we have natural wall protecting them, so we won't have to hire Trump in this run. We'll move up there. Again, there's no river system nearby. I think I'm going to start getting a settler in Beijing. I'll get a farm's probably a good idea. I'd trade the Holy Lands to Saladin if it seems he doesn't want it. Are you sure you don't want this holy ancient relic for every... No, you don't. Okay, go fuck yourself. Yeah, settle the city of Sun. It's a little unfortunate, but we are going to have to take that in stride. We could steal some of his precious camels over here, though. I think that would be an admirable counter to his expansive aggressiveness. Let's go ahead and try to do as much damage to this guy's. We pretty much have our immediate area scouted out. We don't have too much space to expand to, so I'm fairly certain we are going to have to somehow make use of our crouching tigers. My goodness. I might as well just go into the game and start fighting with my bare hands myself at this point. But we are probably going to have to do some expansion in the mid to late game, just so we can actually catch up. That is, of course, if my ability is more broken than I could ever dream of. For some reason, this barbarian encampment hasn't spawned any sort of units at all. It's actually just absolutely flabbergasting to me. We're going to take it, though, because a lot of the times the barbarians do like bending me over and doing unspeakable things to my unconscious body. So I will take this a little bit of a, I guess, welcome back type of moment where they don't go as hard as they usually do. I might go after Muscat, although it is surrounded by mountains everywhere, so I don't know about that line of thinking. We can, if we go down, I guess, a naval type of pathway, we could definitely still do some damage here and get lots of decent coastal cities for the most part, so that's probably the next plan to do. We have 200 gold right now, which is great. We are going to go ahead and buy ourselves... I want to do a trader just because we have Magnus, but I think getting a builder overall is the better idea. Then here in this city of Chengdu, I am going to actually get started on a... I think we go with settler. Settler, builder, it doesn't fucking matter, man. I think it might be actually time. I'm not going for a relic game. Tourism, faith. Giving it to Saladin's about, like, if that was somebody like Napoleon or something, I'd probably give the relic to, but Saladin's a little, I don't know about that. The good news is, unless Saladin wants to recreate Alexander's march across the desert, he's not going to want to come to me in the early game, giving me some time, I guess, to, reprieve. Surplus logistics is going to be good. It gives me extra growth. Provision, actually. Probably the smarter idea for right now, considering the settler I'm building. This slinger here can fortify. He can continue exploring. 1, 2, 3 buff. I think I could actually get that. I could squeeze in another city. That is absolutely perfect. And then we'll go military tradition for flanking bonuses in case Saladin does decide to trek across the desert. And overall, I think we're doing fairly decent as we get a meteor shower, meaning another free unit. You're just going to stay fortify and look at Antidi Navarro just menacingly, I suppose. Wipe this guy off the face of the... Okay, well, I guess scouts are a little too above your pay grade, aren't you, one promoted warrior? You stay where you are. You're going to go explore the east a little bit, see if we can get another city. Thing is, if there weren't any mountains or Muscat over here, we'd have all this luscious terrain. That is... Mwah! Beautiful, but we can't, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to play with the hand we're dealt with. Over here, I think we just get another farm, probably. Yeah, it's probably the best idea. Something like that is really good for our city growth. We're getting to 10 population. The thing is that if I'm right, which I probably am after that weak-ass burp, stick to Civ, cities with 10 or more population, so we'll get 20 gold, 10 science, and 10 culture just by getting a city to 10 population. Now, far be it from me to question the developers at Firaxis, but that seems a little bit broken, especially in the early game. Fuck you, Saladin, I'm nuking you in the late game. We'll get this city next, just so Saladin doesn't encroach on our terrain. Irrigation's finished, absolutely perfect. I don't even know what the hell to go now. I think we go currency into apprenticeship. Then we can go aqueducts and we can go universities. I'll get another builder to work on production this time. Gonna move one tile to the west just because if this river does flood, I don't want to be caught in the immediate impact with it. Let's move, settle the city of Changsha. We'll get a monument there immediately, and you're just gonna stay fortified just in case Saladin does want this smoke, because I'm not ready at all for him. Ancient era ends soon. We'll be in a normal age, which is fine for the most part. I don't know what Saladin's going to be in, which is a little bit of a problem. Overall, I don't think it'll be anything too crazy. We'll get tea just to get a little amenities. And I think what we do here is we could get the campus immediately, which should also help us with housing a little bit. Next up, we're going to go surplus logistics just so we can get this city growing as fast as possible. I want Beijing to be as large a city. There is Galapagos. That is our immediate next objective. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not connect. We are... Okay, we could actually probably... No, I am not risking... Yeah, I'm getting that city immediately. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. Saladin, I've come. Here, give me all your money and I will give you the sloppiest of toppies, undoubtedly. I'll give you open border. I gotta give him the Holy Lance. I gotta give him the Holy Lance, unfortunately. I could give him a fuck ton of gold. I could get a fuck ton of gold for this. I have to. I have to get that. It's a shit ton of money, and we can get Galapagos immediately. I don't know who's to the south. Any conniving scammers trying to take that rightful Galapagos location from me. Alright, well, there goes a fucking 50-year flood. That's a little unfortunate. We can't get any more gold from Saladin. We're probably gonna have to wait for that. 560 is a lot of gold. Speaking of which, there's Jay of Armin. He has a missionary. Gotta be careful of that religious victory. And if he really wanted to, he could definitely settle Galapagos. I've seen the AI do absolutely dumber things. I could trade my tea to him, but I kind of need that right now, so I am going to risk it a little bit. In fact, to actually get that settler here, I probably didn't have to give up the Holy Lance at all, honestly. There's political philosophy. We are going to go Classical Republic, 1 housing, 1 amenity, say no more, chief. And then from there, I think we go colonization towards settlers. We'll go +2 influence points, and then what we could also do is we could go God King for the most part, although production towards builders is probably a smarter idea. We'll keep the Slinger here fortified just in case J.F. Armin wants smoke. Aside from that, though, this should be a fairly easy victory overall. We'll get Galapagos immediately. This city will get started on a builder. And I'll actually probably buy the settler in this city. 680, that is a lot of money. In fact, it might be better for me to just buy a trader in this city, and then I could buy a builder in this city over. We'll just keep hard building settlers in Beijing. Huge here, we'll go to Beijing for 3 food thanks to Magnus, and there is the classical era, and we'll just go drum and poetry next. And then here we get 2 free luxury resources as well as a fuck ton of population. And then I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Mexico City 1, because eventually I'm just gonna send Amani everywhere just to get as many envoys as possible. Yeah, settled the city of Damietta, which is fine as long as I can get this city next, which is I think where the next settler is going to go, especially with my extremely high population coming in clutch as I get that beautiful +3 campus. There's the next settler. I could send him here, and I think I will just because we're probably going to grow by the time he gets there. Then you can finish the campus. You can get another luxury that we can actually trade away, I think. And nope, everybody has more than enough sugar as it is. This Galapagos city is going to be absolutely ginormous here in Tijuana. In fact, I am actually going to buy this tile just so we could get a little bit of food and start working on it immediately. And then, of course, we'll go for a monument. We could actually get a corporation here. Oh, I think I get this city's a lot better than the one in the west. That is 20% growth and 3 housing. That is sensational. This is the Sucretex. Or no, it's Monopolies and Corporations. I thought it was a Sucretex mod. Never mind. Another envoy. I would send it here, but 7 envoys is a little too much for Rapa Nui. Permanently, I think I'd like to have... Johannesburg's usually a good... Which one can I reserve? No shot. Train Experiment, I'd rather reach up into my ass with my fist. Construct a holy site, I'd rather reach up to my elbow and my ass with my fist. Construct an encampment, we're just going to go with Johannesburg for now. I think next up we got to get the government plaza. I can't chop down jungles just yet. Probably should work on this now that I think about it. We have really good industrial zones. Like a dam over there, and then an aqueduct over there. Oh my goodness, I can already see it happening. Now, I do urge anyone who isn't wearing any sort of undergarments to go wear them because you are going to need them. And then here we could have the government plaza. That's beautiful. And then over here we could have another industrial zone. My goodness, this is disgusting. We are going to have to sacrifice a 4 food tile, but I think overall in the long term it's going to be worth it. You're fine working that. You can probably just work that to get food for now. 5 turns is fine. The problem we're having in this city is housing, which the government plaza should help a little bit. By the time we get this city settled, I'm fairly certain it should be at the most -1 loyalty, because we are going to grow one time. In fact, I don't know. It depends on my production. I think I'll wait just to see the government plaza and how much I can actually... if I could actually get the one that gives me... I am so confused right now. If I could get the one that gives me the free builder for settled cities quickly. Ancestral Hall, that is good. This trader's about to die. I don't know how he snuck behind enemy lines, but alright, I guess. Get the settler and what's probably been my best city so far. We'll take Amani right now, and then we will explore. We'll go to Mexico City first, probably. I think that's the best one. Scout hasn't plundered my goodies. That's good. We'll keep that builder there, and I think here... we get a builder, and then we can also get a granary. I think that's good, just to get to 10 population as quickly as possible. This scout is still pissing me off. I'll want him dead, honestly. We'll sacrifice Ilkiam just to get some of the science going a little bit. It is deity, so I'm not really super far ahead science-wise. I'm actually going to go chop that to mine, but overall I think we should be fine. Initiation's good because we could get another economic policy slot. Caravansaries, maybe, unless there's something else I need. No, that's fine. Good, we'll take that in our policy agenda. You're just gonna sit there. Go fuck yourself, and then we'll hit next turn. Next turn or two, we should probably have Ancestral Hall if this chop. Yep, there it is. Next turn, we'll have it. Continue chasing down that scout. We'll place that settler in the next turn, and then we'll continue settler spamming. I go for 10 cities by turn 100, but I don't even know if I have 10 potential locations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do have 10. 10 is more than enough to win any game of Civ, so I think that's probably what we'll focus on for now. There's the city of Jiaodong. We'll get the monument immediately, and I think we buy that tile and then that tile. Huge. We'll get a pasture over there just to get a little bit more production for all the good that shit did. And we'll continue building settlers, get a mine up there, and then here we could actually go Pingala. And I'm going to put him in Chengdu, probably. Jiaowang should be fine overall, especially with the slinger I can plop in the city. So Mega Colossal Eruption, just as I had my builder over there. That is definitely no bueno. I think he had 1 charge left, so it's not really the worst thing in the world, but it is the most unfortunate thing. Gonna have to keep Mount Vuzius on the backside in case I send any other builders over. 1 population away from Beijing turning into an absolute super city. You'll love to see it. Let's go harvest the deer. We'll get another settler. Those 2 cities are automatically going to be ours. J of Armin sending an invading force somewhere. I don't like the look of that invading force, if I'm going to be completely honest. I think what we have to do, we'll get that guy over there, and I think what we do right now is we got to get some archers. We got to get some archers up and running just in case he does want this smoke, because I don't really have too strong of an army right now. He is sending units somewhere, for sure, no doubt. If we could just get Johannesburg on our side, which I think, yes, we can. Perfect timing. Let's get Johannesburg. He's going to be entering, the claws of the fucking giant in case he tries to square up with me. I'll go back to Beijing in this city. We'll hit next turn. Archers should be available. I'm fairly certain he's coming. Because of that, I think I'm actually just going to send this settler up there. You're going to stay fortified where you are. You'll be the sacrificial lamb just in case. We'll get this city in the next turn, which is fantastic. Huge. Handan. And then builder here, we'll get ourselves a monument, and then get T. I'd make the corporation, but I think I'm going to save it for a better city science-wise. The good news is, with Saladin essentially being my sugar daddy for this game, I can actually buy a fairly strong army immediately. If I get strong enough, it should get to the point where he doesn't want to come after me, which is fine. We're still making plenty of money, even though Saladin's Sugar Baby Fund has completed. So we should be able to build a few more archers just in case. I'm going to go get that corporation up there. You're going to just move up there. Is he allied with anybody? No, he is not. So if he does come at me, he will get clapped. I think I skipped over it, but J of Armin literally just said I have too few people living in my empire. Just as I'm about to get 10 population in all my major cities, which is astonishing to say the least. I think I'll get Muscat just in case Saladin decides he wants to be more than friends, and we'll settle that T-tile soon. And overall, we're doing pretty good. We have about 7 cities. Yep, there it is. There's the declaration of war. You see, nothing gets past the TheCivLifeR. When it comes to me, I will know exactly who's declaring war on me, when it's going to be, how big the spear is they plan on putting my headless body or my bodiless head, or whatever the fuck. Listen, English is hard, okay? But at the end of the day, I know when someone's coming at me with look of lust in their mouths, unless they're actually coming after me with lust. In that case, I have absolutely no fucking idea. We are going to lose this warrior, although it seems Johannesburg just spawned an army out of nowhere. J of Armin's about to get the absolute 1-2 up Uranus special in no time. Start moving in the forces, we'll move in everybody, and yeah, he's about to get absolutely walloped, in fact. What's about to happen right now might be illegal on YouTube, considering the new advertiser rules they have had, so I do recommend anyone with... Okay, well, actually, I have to deal with fucking Muscat now, I spoke too soon. This is quite unfortunate now that I think about it. These guys should be fine overall. You're gonna die anyway, so let's just do it for Valhalla. And we gotta get more archers, because this city-state's gonna kill me now that I think about it. You move in there, just be the masterful baiter. Well, Saladin has no more money to give me, unfortunately. I was not looking at those guys, my goodness. They seem to have the southern flank over here. The problem's going to be Muscat. Muscat's going to take the city. Muscat's going to take the city and burn it to the ground, are they? Not only that, but they got warriors as well. This is not looking bueno for me at all at the moment. Production-wise here, we are probably going to have to get even more archer. I do have a large army. I just wasn't expecting them to come out of nowhere like Randy fucking Orton. You're going to move. You're going to attack, excuse me. You're going to move. The only thing I want to try to save is Chengsa as much as possible. So you're going to stay. You're going to move there, I think. I think I can masterfully bait him over there, and then you're just going to build an archer. I think you're pretty much fucked. Here, we'll build another archer just in case. You're going to get a mine up there, and then we'll hit next turn. Hopefully, we've baited them enough. I don't think so, though. Yeah, they're going to take the city in the next turn. Oh, this is going to be close. It really depends on how stupid the AI is at this point. You are going to stay fortified there. I'm going to keep the archer in the city. I have so many anyway, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. If I can, I don't want to kill this guy. I do want to kill that guy, though. It really depends if I can get my archers there at the same time. This right here, my sphincter's absolutely closed right now. Nothing's coming in nor going out of that hole. You're going to go chop that. We'll hit next turn. Let's cross our fingers, clench those out. Yeah, you're fucked. No, he's alive somehow. That is absolutely shocking. J of Armin, I will give you anything. Just stop coming after my city like that. The funny part is, if I noticed that I was at war with the other city-state, I would have easily been able to stop them at this point. You're going to do that. You really can't do much over there. You're probably just going to leave the city and I guess try to bait them out a little bit. Yeah, there's really no saving that city. In fact, they're going to just raise it to the ground now that I think about it. I'm fairly certain that is what they're going to be doing, which is unfortunate. There goes the city. It sucks. I wasn't paying attention, but we do have... this city's now probably not going to look too good overall. Muscat has walls. I can't even get revenge on them, honestly. I think what we'll do, we'll come back. We'll just wipe out the remaining invaders for the moment. And then we'll continue getting a settler spam going on here. You can finish the library first and then get the settler spam. You're just going to chop the monument for now and then get the granary because we're going to have to grow in population fairly quickly unless we want to lose another city. We can actually buy a garrison in Jiaodong. That should save us 1 or 2 more turns, although they actually might be going for Jiaodong. Nope, they're not. They see weak submissive archer and they're coming for that weak submissive archer. Let's move in there just to masterfully bait that... swordsman will just completely wreck the rest of J of Armin's corpse that he calls an army right now, especially with the help of Johannesburg. That was a smart ally to get in the early game. Holy shit. And yeah, we lost a city. We're not going to lose this one. Overall, I'd say it's been fine. I do now almost have as strong of a military as J of Armin, so we should be making peace soon. And then here we could just wipe out the rest of the remains of his military. The slinger over here is caught out in a not so good location. There's mathematics. We'll move the rest of our forces in. You're going to stay fortified, fortified. I would fortify you, but that's a free kill, and then we'll wipe you out. No. Okay, well, we'll wipe you out. And you're pretty much just going to run for it. We're about to see it next turn. Is it as broken as I think this ability is going to be? It's turn 93. We only have 6 cities, but I think we should be fine. We'll get 8 by turn 100, which is more than enough, especially considering the war we had going on. Jiaodong, 5 turns. Again, worst comes to worst. I think I'm going to move Pingala there, actually. I think that's the best idea. We'll move Pingala to Jiaodong just to get that loyalty up a little bit. We'll hit next turn. We're getting our settlers out fairly quickly, which is fine. And then World Congress, 10 combat, I could not care less. Let's make this ranged unit. I do like ranged units having a lot of combat. It's melee, of course it is. I forgot it's always melee. We got 10 population in Beijing, and just like that, let's see if we get the bonuses. Well, it doesn't say. 20 from population. There it is, I think. I think it's from 15 from population. Yep, there it is. An absolutely just insane amount of yields. Imagine when all my other cities get to 10 population. This might be one of the best civs in the entire game now that I think about it. Just one ability, and he is absolutely that powerful. You love to see it. We'll resettle that city. Man, that was one of our better cities, too. It sucks that we lost it. Thing is, we definitely would have been able to keep it if I had my eyes open for even half the amount of time. It's unfortunate, but we really can't do too much about it except cry, I guess. I don't want to give up that mine, so I'm just going to take the +1 over there. I think after education, we're going to go celestial navigation just to give our coastal cities a little bit of an advantage. And then you could actually get the commercial hub there. You could stay fortified. And then here in this city, again, these coastal cities aren't going to be too good until we get a seaport in them, which is going to be a lot stronger than even a normal city once we've built it up enough. Let's settle the city of Shenyang. Again, we are going to lock in that campus. We're going to get these luxury. We even lost most of our luxury supplies, which is a little unfortunate, but we'll get everything back in due time. There's a moderate flood that completely crippled any semblance of an empire I had. We'll finish the aqueduct and then get the hall. Speaking of which, we should probably also make a beeline for buttresses. New city-state popped up in the middle. I guess we found the Eskimos of this world. What's up, Candy? How many more settlers do we need? We need about 2 more. I think I could build them both in my... Settle the city of Shanghai. This might not get to 10 population unless we really start to feed it. But I think we should actually be able to get most of these cities. If we could just get the housing, if we could just get everything up and running, we should be okay for the most part. I think you get a promotion. But yeah, we have a fairly strong military right now, 260. We could make, I think we make an alliance with Saladin. I don't think I'm going to be able to attack him. And just having him, like, not having to worry about a western flank or a northern or eastern flank because nobody's out there is going to be really good for us. The most important thing is we are now getting our seaports, which is going to be huge for us as we get Muscat. But yeah, it's going to be one of the most important things because most of my cities are coastal and would get a massive Oh my god, I can't believe Johannesburg and Mexico City are tag team doing Lingapore. That's absolutely fucking beautiful. We will get an aqueduct in this city, and then you could go there and actually chop most of it out while you get more bananas. We get the harbors, which is perfect. I'm going to get it here so I don't have to give up the 2 science. And I think we'll finish this since it's, well, we'll need more population. Probably actually have to get Saladin to give me some money so I can buy builder. We're going to need a lot more money than that. See if Jay of Armin wants to fight. No, he doesn't want to make peace. He still thinks he can win. He does have the Dom free, which is true. But this city is... Okay, well, you just lost a fucking city, you absolute dumbass, so congratulations. If we could still get the Petra, that might not be a bad idea. Yo, we can actually get the Petra. If we could get this city right over here, probably, that might be a really strong Petra city now that I think about it. We'll still need a few more settlers here. We'll get more. We have lots of production in this city. Start moving down there. It's going to be another really strong city, and then you're just going to get the mine up there. We're about to get another 10 population city, actually, which is going to be huge. And yeah, we're going to get these cities all to 10 population. Should be able to overtake Saladin. You could go... I would go back to Beijing, but I think we actually have to build up Shenyang again. We are going to probably have to build up a navy in this city now that I think. We'll get a builder first, just to get the mines, chop mine probably, just to get... We're going to need a lot more food in this city now that I think about it. We'll get that 3 food tiles soon. You can go to Beijing for a massive boost in population. You'll get that. Then I think with the commercial hubs, with the seaports, I don't even know why I built a commercial hub in this city. You need a seaport more than that, but is what it is, I guess. feudalism's going to be big because we can now get serfdom, meaning instead of caravansaries, all our builders will now have extra charges. There's the Battle of El Alamein happening in the desert right now, and the city-states are winning. I mean, it is two city-states, I guess, but this is just sad from J.F. Armin, man. No wonder he doesn't want to surrender. If he'd rather keep his dignity intact, or at least whatever shreds remaining, than lose to a damn city-state. My god, this is funny. Of course, a fucking caravel comes out of absolutely nowhere the second I start spawning in. There goes that build. Okay, well, still gonna have to leave the sea, I suppose, but at the very least, that guy seems to be a docile caravel. We got 10 population in the city of Chengdu now, meaning we get even more bonuses, which is fantastic. We'll get can we get the campus? We get a +3 soon enough. I think we'll go for the granary just to keep growing as quickly as possible. Over here, we might as well get the market at this point now that we have it. We are struggling with housing. We'll get a trader here, go to Beijing just to help us grow in population a little bit, and I think we'll also get the granary just to help out our struggling housing in that city. Also build a great wall up there just to get the era score. There's Cleopatra. She's getting a new leader update. I've seen it, and I'm not gonna lie. That might be one of the better leader updates I've seen so far, just visually. And what was I gonna say? Okay, medieval era ends in 10 turns, so we don't want to enter a dark age. It's fine. And then we need 160 gold. I'll trade. I'm going to simp a little bit, and then we'll give the rest to Saladin. We'll go get the campus over here. I want to chop that up so bad, actually. I think that's what I'll do. I'll get a builder in this city, and then I'll go chop that. And then here we'll get pretty much what's going to be our last city. We'll wait till that chops. We'll shift-enter that, and then we can actually get Anshan. Do you want to make peace yet? You are getting absolutely anally... Okay, well, not anymore, but you were getting destroyed and you don't want to make peace yet. That is a little unfortunate. We'll chop mine that. Here in Shanghai, we'll actually wait to shift enter there as well. Then over here, you can wipe this guy out. Perfect. And then after we get the lighthouse, we should have plenty more of population growth. The most important thing right now is amenities. We are struggling with amenities right now. Let's make this me, and then let's... Okay, well, it seems like leader, Nubia, scenario, Libyan's name. I don't think he was a Libyan, although I could, of course, be wrong about that. Gotta brush up on my Saladin lore. I didn't get any of them. Okay, well, apparently I'm suffering twice as many grievances. How the fuck did that happen? Alright, apparently nobody likes me, I suppose. I think it might be because I'm Asian, but again, I'm not gonna say they're racist until I know for sure, so it is what it is, I guess. We'll get the Great Wall over there. We can't harvest jungle yet because we somehow don't even know what a jungle is at this point. That's fine. We'll get a mine up there, and then production-wise here, we'll actually get the monument for now, but we gotta buy some luxuries, man. Beautiful. We'll get 2 luxuries over there. That's awesome. You are going to wait. The 2 of you are going to wait. Who's here? You're going to skip. You are going to promote to combat against naval units so that we could shift enter. And the next turn we could get chop that and get the aqueduct up there just to help the city's growth. We don't have any iron nearby, which is a little unfortunate, but not really the worst thing in the world. Research-wise, we might as well go for industrialization into research labs. Not really too much we need at this point. We'll go connoisseur. I think it probably better to move Pingala now. We'll go to Chengdu. Good. And your loyalty's fine. Production-wise here, we can, again, get the campus. I know we can. I'm waiting till we chop it so we can actually make use of that deer and forest that's about to get eliminated. Alright, we can harvest the deer here in Shanghai. I'll wait a turn to harvest the forest. In this city now, I could get a +3 up there. I'll wait till I chop that. Finally, in this city, we can get the campus going, and then we'll do the same in this city in the next turn. We'll get a farm up there. Everything is looking good overall. Should be in a position to catch up to Saladin extremely quickly. Industrial zone... Not yet, I don't... Now, the Domries are coming after me, which is a little unfortunate. Again, I'm not really too worried about them. I'll save up some money just in case, but I think overall just having some units on the front lines, even to help Johannesburg for the most part, which I might honestly not even do. What I might do is just let them take Johannesburg and then take it right after. I think that's a decent strategy I can make use of right now. They even captured a settler from the Kabai. That is actually hilarious. We're very close to a golden age. We have about 3 turns left. I don't know if we can do it, though. Maybe if we make an alliance, a research one with Saladin, we get Diplo service, nothing too much. I think if we get 2 Eurekas. Kill a unit with the Spearman's not going to happen. Own 3 archers happen. We are getting exploration in 3 turns, a little too much. Have the guild civic, not going to happen. Armory, nope. We really can't do too much except maybe upgrade our crossbows and buy a few trebuchets. I don't even think I can do that right now. We'll wait and see. I don't think going for the Golden Age would be really helpful, actually. Medieval era ends in 1 turn. Don't think there's much I can do. Yeah, there really isn't much I can do at this point. Maybe if I could buy... I don't even have trebuchets at this point, nor do I have... Alright, it's fine. That Golden Age isn't the worst thing, I suppose. I think that's where I'm gonna end off the video right now. We've pretty much caught up to everyone science-wise. Culturally, it'll take a little bit more time. But again, once I start getting 10 population in all my cities, you're going to see the yields absolutely explode. There's gonna be nothing... I think I've built 3 campuses in my entire empire. Once everyone has campuses and industrial zones late game, we're gonna be absolutely rolling in every yield you can imagine. Thank you all so much for watching. If you do enjoy, leave a like and subscribe to not miss out on future content.